everyone, welcome. My name is Midnight, and today we are getting back into our legs and getting into that Shake Shack. It is day 11 of our 4-week challenge for those of you doing it. Today you will need a mat or something to lay down on, and also grab yourself a chair or something to hold on to. Last bar class, I definitely got my shakes on. It was great, burning deep into our legs. If you didn't take that class, okay to join this one. If you want to check out that class, I will put the link in the description below. As always, take breaks when you need to, modify when you need to, but especially with bar. Bar is all about fatiguing the muscles over and over and over again. So we get to that shaky state, we get to that burn, till we can't go any further, take a little pound out, breathe, get back into it as soon as you can. Yeah, but no shame in shaking out. That means you're doing it right, and please do so as many times as you need. All these movement classes are about getting stronger, but also mainly about building a friendlier relationship with our bodies. We want to connect to ourselves, connect to our muscles in a positive way, encourage ourselves, not judge or shame ourselves. Let's get into it. Let's go get our bar on. All right, team. Gotta start with that warm-up. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Bring your arms out to a nice wide second position. Belly button pulls in, knee lifts. Up, up. Draw that belly button in towards the spine. Energy all the way through the arms. Shoulders are down, but elbows stay lifted. Arms 2 high, fifth above. Again, we'll use ballet terms in this class. You don't have to know them. Just follow along. You'll catch on quickly. Keep pulling that belly button in towards the spine. Pull down the arms. Arms go down as knee goes up. Deepen the breath. Use the warm-up. Get the blood pumping. Start to loosen up those joints. Add a twist, elbow to opposite knee. You go as fast or as slow as you need to. Just keep moving. We have 8 more. 8, 7, 4, 3, squat it down and up. Down, lift. Feet about hip width distance apart. Ground your weight into the heels. Try to flex your toes up off of the floor. Seeing that tailbone down low. Squeezing the butt every time you come up. Keep the chest lifted, keep the head lifted. Pulse it down. Go down to your lowest squat, move an inch from there. I'll show you what it looks like to the side. So that small controlled movement. Teeny tiny, only about an inch down and up. Burning into my thighs right away. Full range down and up. Down. Squeeze the butt. All right, I'm already feeling that heat. Felt a little bit of that burn. Waking that body up. Preparing the mind. It's all working together. Pulse it at the bottom, get down low. Keep the slow pulse. Keep the small pulse. Heel toe your feet out to a wide second position. Second position, heels go wider than the hips. Turn the toes out. Knees going over that second and third toenail. Now tuck the pelvis under, and I'll show you what it looks like from the side. Still keeping down low, tuck the pelvis under, try and bring the chest up. You're trying to get to that vertical spine as much as possible. Full range down and up. Down, squeeze. Also work into those hip joints. I've been telling you, lately my hips have been a lot tighter because I've been sitting a lot more. Been having to drive around a lot more, and I've been moving less. You know, it happens to all of us. But my hips have seized up. So this second position is feeling different than it has in the past, and that's okay. Pulse it down. And I'm building that relationship again with that second position. It's been a while, so it feels a little awkward at first, but we're getting to know each other again. Almost there. 8, 7, Feel that burn. Yes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Give a little shake out. Whoo. All right, because we're going right back into that wide second position. Whoo. Bend the knees. Plie down. Elbows come in front of you. Lift. Up. Up. Now, if the legs are tired, you just stand it up. Focus on the arms. Otherwise, try to keep that isometric hold in the legs down low. Forearms are parallel to each other. Squeeze it in and out. In, out, in, out. Focus on the in. Pressing in towards that midline. Don't let the elbows spring back out again. One lift, one in. Try squeezing tighter. Then don't let them go all the way out where they want to. So you're always keeping engaged in those arms. Make sure that tailbone's still tucked under. Little circles around. Trying the outline of a golf ball with your elbows. Take that shake out when you need to. Take that break when you need to. And it's there for you. Circle other way. Draw the belly button in a little deeper. Can you squeeze those elbows in a little bit tighter? Can you relax your neck, relax your jaw? So much to think about, I know. Keep going. Back to single lifts, 16, 15. Squeeze those elbows together. Try to block your face with your forearms. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Elevate. Lift. Lower. Arms go to a wide second position. Or if you need to take a break, just lower them down. Focus on those heels lifting. Squeeze through the glutes. Lock out the legs. One of the only times in my barre class, I'll tell you to lock your legs out. Usually we always have a soft knee. But here, press those legs straight as you can. Lifting up over the big toe mound. Up to tempo. Lift, lift. Or keep slow, or grab onto a wall if you need it for balance. Keep drawing that belly button in. Keep pressing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring it in to a first position. Heels together, toes apart. Woo, bring it out wide second. Elevate up and down. Lift and lower. Squeeze through the backside. And everything is zipped up. You want a vertical line from the heels up through the tailbone, up through the crown of your head. Everything is stacked. Speed it up to tempo. Lift, lift. 8, 7. Try to get those heels lifted a little higher. 4, 3. Pulse it at the top. Pulse, pulse. Little balance challenge and hopefully burning into those calves by now. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step out wide, second position, plie again. Right, making a triangle with your hands, putting those hands behind your head. Lift up and down. If you can't get the fingertips to touch the entire time, that's okay. But just try to squeeze them in. If you can't get your hands behind your head, then bring them to the crown of your head instead. Otherwise, you're trying to go back behind that head without leaning forward too much, right? So that's what makes it challenging in the shoulders. Speed it up. Lift, lift. 8, 7, 4, 3. Slow it down again. Lift, lower. Are those fingertips still together? Now notice what your back is doing. We tend to want to arch our back here, stick that butt out. This feels a lot nicer on my legs, but it's going to be really bad on my back tomorrow. So tuck that pelvis under. Harder on the legs, but better on the core and the spine. Yeah, my shoulders are burning. I hope yours are too. Speed it up to tempo. If they're not, can you squeeze a little bit harder? Work for this movement. Thread carve through that shoulder joint. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, bring the elbows together. Last time, little circles. Now squeezing elbows together. Breathing. Circle other way. If you need to, stand it up out of that plie, take a little break. Oh, my elbows are coming apart, that's okay. I'm still trying to squeeze them in towards that midline. Finale. Pumps up and down, lift, lift. Squeeze the sides of your hands in and try to squeeze those elbows in. Oh, I know. I'm right there with you. We're almost there, dancers. Let's go. Pulse it. Pulse, pulse. Little fist pumps up into the air. Can we go lower in those legs? Breathe. 16, 15, 14. 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Oh, shake it out. Woo, stretch out those arms. One arm goes across. Roll the shoulder down. Lengthen out the arms, lengthen out the shoulder. Ooh, so we burn into the muscles, then we stretch them out right away. Open up cactus position, push your elbows back behind you, lift up through the heart, but don't arch your back. Try and keep the ribs knitted in. Other side. Oh, we want to lengthen out those muscles again. They just contracted. Those muscle fibers maybe tore, shredded into the muscle fibers so they can build back stronger. I want to make sure we lengthen them so we don't lose that flexibility as they grow back. Interlace the hands behind the back, pull the shoulders back, press the palms away from the tailbone. You can also lift the heart up towards the ceiling. All right, grab that chair. Let's keep getting into the legs. I know. We already got to those legs. What are you talking about? Well, we got some more legs to do. Oh, okay, classic chair position. Parallel position with the feet. Elevate means to rise. Elevate up on your tippy toes. Bend the knees, plie, squeeze the knees together. Tuck the pelvis under. Little tiny plies. Down, down. I'll show you what it looks like from the side. Again, that alignment we were working on in warm up. Align from your heels up through your tailbone, up through the crown of your head. So I'm not leaning forward here. I'm really trying to stack my body. Keep it in alignment. If you need to, you can keep the heels down. Totally fine. Keep the bend in the legs. Already feel that in those thighs. Down for 2, up for 2, down, down, little up, little up. Just breaking it in half, segmenting that inch into 2 pieces. Half down, half up. Single it out. Down, down, down. Ooh, good. Maybe a little shake, that quiver. Starts to get into the legs. Take that rest when you need to. Get that pound out when you need to. Jump back in as soon as you can. Pulse it. Pulse, 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 pulse. If you want more challenge, take your hand off of the chair. All of the balance can be in your legs. Draw that belly in a little bit more. Can you lift the heels up a little bit higher? Yes, we can. 16, 15, 14. 8. Hold in 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Arms up to high fist position. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Oh, a little pound on those legs. You know we ain't done yet though. Just gonna even myself out, so bring my chair over to the other side. Now that first position, elevate up on the tippy toes. Squeeze the heels together. Plie, bend the knees, and diamond out the legs. Tuck the pelvis under. Keep the chest lifted. Little plies down, down. Try to keep those heels glued together. Now push your knees to the side. Imagine like there's a band above your knees on your thighs and you're pushing those knees out onto the band. So you're not just playing down, you're also actively using that external rotation. Break it down, down for 2, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. I'm gonna show you what it looks like to the side. Vertical spine, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. Single it out. Oh, feel that burn, feel that shake. Breathe. Those big breaths of air are gonna nourish your legs. Pulse it out. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep pushing those knees wide. Oh, we're almost there, dancers. Can you lift those heels any higher? If you sink down any lower, valid answer is no. 16, 15, 14. My answer was no. Nope, this is my limit. Right here. Hold in 4, 3, 2, hold it. Arms up to high pitch position. Balance, breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yes. Shake it out. Let's do a little stretch. Oh, grab onto one foot, knees together, hips tuck under. Oh, lengthen out the top of the quad. That should feel so good. I mean, good being a relative term, like some relief, maybe some challenge still though. Option, look up into a dancer, push your hip forward, kick the foot into the hand, lift up. Or you can stick right here in the quad stretch. This feels great to me. I'm getting a better stretch here today. I'm gonna stick here. Cross it over into your figure 4, sit it down, should feel a nice stretch into this hip. You know we're gonna get into those hips and that glute a lot more, so enjoy this moment to open up that hip joint. Right now, it's like, I got off easy. Oh no, hip. The best is yet to come. Switch it over to the other side, turn around so you can see. Knees together. Tuck the pelvis under. You have that tail, you tuck it between your legs. That deepens the stretch in my hip flexor, keeps the knee in alignment, and really opens up the top of the leg. Option is stay here, push the hip forward, lift up into a dancer stretch, or you can stick right here. Again, your body will tell you what it needs. It changes every day. Don't judge it. Be kind to it and listen to it. Cross it over figure 4. Foot crosses over the opposite thigh. Sit into it. Okay. We're going down to the mat next to get into that butte and get into our back body. Oh, yes, all right. Give yourself a little shake out, a little love, set the chair away. All right, friends. All right, dancers. Down into quadruped, hands and knees. Draw the belly button in, and then keep yourself over this middle line. So I'm not leaning one side or the other. Engage my core and float one of my knees off of the mat. Just float it off the mat. Notice if you did that, if you leaned over to one side. If you did, come back over that middle line. Hydrant, lifting to the side. Now we call this a hydrant because it's like a dog with a fire hydrant. You know, very graceful name. I'll show you what it looks like to the side. But you're lifting that leg out to the side. Again, as we do this, sometimes we tend to lean to the side. Oh, this feels so much easier, and I can get that leg up a lot higher. It's not about what it looks like, it's how it feels. So I want to challenge myself by staying over my midline, push the knee as high as I can, pulse it up. So that may not be very high. It's really forcing my glute med and the outside of my hip to work. It's not relying on the lean of my body to get there. Little circles around. This also works shoulders, this also works core. We didn't get much upper body in our last bar class, so we're throwing it in this class. Circle other way, little circles. Now if you start to feel an ache in your back, lower the leg a little bit lower and suck the belly button up. There's a fire underneath your belly. You have to suck it up off of the flames. Back to single lifts. I'll turn back this way so you can see. Usually when our back hurts, it means that we're doing this with our lower back. So we got to pull the belly up and in, push into the mat like we're in a plank position. Hold it at the top, hold it. Feel the outside of that hip, get nice and toasty. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Same leg goes back behind. Square the hips, just squeeze the glute. Just focus on the squeeze. Little active rest. Now your standing leg, it may give out before your working leg. That's normal. Standing leg is doing a lot to stabilize you. And take that shake out if you need it. Hold up, extend the leg, same thing, little squeezes of the glute. All right, we did this movement standing with the chair last time, but same thing applies. Don't worry about how high the leg goes, focus more on the squeeze of this cheek. Leg is just along for the ride. 8, 7, lengthen through that leg. 4, 3, 2, take it across the body, up to the side and up. Across, up, side. I'll show you back. Cross, up, side, up. Cross over the midline, out to the side. Drawing a big triangle with your leg. And are you leaning to one side? Stay over that midline. Can we speed it up? Cross, side, cross, side. Keep going. Lengthen through that back leg. Really challenging that standing leg now again. 8, 7, press and squeeze. 4, 3, then hold it side and 2. Hold that leg to the side, hold it, lift, lower, lift, lower. Again, I'll show you what it looks like here. Yeah, so it's like the hydrant, but we have that extended leg. It's really tempting to lean over to one side here. Try not to. Stay over that center line and stabilize through that bottom glute. Oh, why is this so difficult? Because we're working that booty. Pulse it up. 8, 7. Hold in 4. Hold it at the top. Hold. Just dig in and squeeze. Yes, press through those shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, take it in. Oh, shake out those hips. Oh, little child's pose. Shaking the hips side to side. This also works our obliques, works our core. This is a full body exercise going on here. That's also why it's so hard. Okay, take this moment because as you know, we have 2 legs. So we get to do that all over again. Oh, all right. But now we know where we're going, right? We know what we're doing. We know we're strong enough to make it. So let's go. Into quadruped, staying over that center line. Draw the belly button in, push the floor away from you, hover the other knee, lift side and down. Noticing if we're leaning to one side. A little test I like to do too is can I lift up that opposite hand? If I can lift up that opposite hand, usually means I'm not leaning to that side. Otherwise, all of my weight would be in this hand. It's a good little tester if you want to try it. Pulse it at the top, lift it up, up. I'll turn to the side again, just so you can see what's going on. All the different angles. Oh yeah, the side of that hip, that glute. Little tiny circles around. Your knee may be hovering off of the ground here. Maybe it's not even getting off of the ground. That's all right too. Square the hips. Don't hike this hip up. Keep over that midline. Keep balanced. Circle other way. Can you draw the belly in? Are you going into a sway back? Or can you pull that belly up a little bit tighter? Push into the ground. Almost think of like you're doing a cat position. Back to lifts. I'd rather you be rounded here than to be arched here. So think of really pushing the floor away, tucking the pelvis under. 8, 7. Hold in 4, 3, 2, hold it. Good, bring the knee in, bring it back. Little squeezes of that back glute. Poking the toe up towards the ceiling. A little bit of an active rest. Take this moment. Make sure you're just squeezing this butt muscle. No arching in the back. If I start doing this with my spine, I'm gonna have a really sore back tomorrow. Probably not in a good way. So just focus on that booty. Lengthen the legs, keep it going. Little lift. Reach that toe. We're lengthening and strengthening the muscles. Encouraging the muscles to get that nice long lean dancer tone. 8, 7, you're gonna turn to the back. 4, take it across, take it up to the side. Leg goes cross, lift, side, lift, cross, side. That standing leg is also feeling it. My booty is working on both sides of the body. Can we speed it up? Cross, side, cross, side. Keep drawing that belly in. I know I cue it all the time, but it's because I forget to do it. 8, 7. Good reminder to always pull the core in. 4, 3, 2. Keep that leg to the side. Lift it. Up, down. Try not to lean. Just trying to hover that toe up off of the ground. Hover it. Yeah, arms are getting fatigued as well. I don't know about you, but we're almost there. We're almost to the end of this set. Dripping sweat. Pulse it up. Hold it at the top. Hold it. Lengthen a little bit longer. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yes. Take it in. Oh, take it side to side. Ooh, give a little appreciation. Thank you, hips. Thank you, booty. Thank you, legs and core and arms. That was a journey, but we made it through together. Let's stretch out those legs and hips and glutes, all of the above. They earned it. Cross it over. Sit up tall. A little sway side to side. Our body always earns some good loving, some good stretching, some gratitude, no matter what, whether it moves or it doesn't move. It always earns whatever niceties, whatever grace we can give it. Option to stay here or let the knee fall across the body. Oh, I feel that deeper in my hip here. If I really want to get into it, take the opposite hand of the knee that's crossed, grab on gently, and spinal twist around. That deepens the stretch into this hip. Keep my sit bones grounded down, reach up through the heart, twist a little bit deeper. Yeah, tuck this leg in. I'm gonna tuck into like a half lotus position. You can also just bring it right here. Inhale up, exhale, reach over the toes, lengthen through the back of the leg. I'm gonna flex my foot to also get a stretch in my calf. Stretching out all of that work we did in our elevates at the beginning of class. Bring it up, switch it over to the other side. Cross it over, lift it through the heart, and just do a gentle little movement through the hips. Stretches do not have to be static. They can be. Sometimes I like just giving a little movement. Just gets into that joint, moves it around, loosens it up, lubricates it. Option to stay here, let the knee fall across the body. Option to take the opposite hand, twist it around. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist deeper. All right, we just have a little finisher of back body, then a nice recovery at the end. Bring it forward. Lengthen that leg out in front, tuck this foot in or bring it to the side. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, reach forward, flex the toes back. It's gonna be a quick back body today. Our back body's already been working that quadruped, so we don't need much of it. And again, we have that nice reward at the end. Okay, onto your stomach. Let's go. Draw the belly button in. If you could, it's like you're trying to lift your belly up off of the mat. It's a super subtle movement. And then I'll show this is my belly relaxed, and then I scoop my belly button up. Little engagement, but it makes all the difference to protect that lower back. Then from here, lift the arms up overhead if you can, or go to cactus position. Little tiny lifts. Up, down, lift. This feels way different with my belly engaged than if I relax my belly. I can go a lot higher, but keeping that core engaged, it limits my range of motion, but it's protecting my lower back, and it's giving my body more resistance. So it's like having a band, a resistance band here, that's keeping me from arching up, so it forces my back body muscles to work a little bit harder. Hold it up, extend the arms overhead, draw them back, squeeze shoulder blades down the back. Lengthen, squeeze down and in. Okay, working that back body. Can we speed it up? Reach, pull, pull. The tips of your shoulder blades are pulling down into your back jean pockets. That belly is still drawing and tight. 8 more, gang. 7. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest the forehead on your stacked hands to lift the legs up and down. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the butt. Keep drawing inner thighs together. Keep that belly button trying to lift it, pull it in towards the spine. Pulse legs up. Lift, lift. Lengthen through the legs. 4, 3, hold it at the top, go back to your upper body. Shorter set this time, but if we can, we keep the legs lifted the entire time now. Hold it up, reach overhead, squeeze the elbows back. Overhead, squeeze, reach, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, last thing, swim it out, swim. Reach arms and legs. Think of the length, not of the height. 16, 15, 14. Last 8. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Push it back into a child's pose. Knees go wide, big toes barely touching. Breathe here for a moment, or for several. Breathe into your back body. Lay yourself all the way down onto the mat. Our nice ooey gooey reward. Draw one knee in, extend the leg overhead, grab above or below the knee, gently stretch that leg towards your forehead. And give it a little movement. Encouraging it, do a little pull, release. Flex the toes back, see how that changes the stretch. Soften the muscles, maybe close your eyes. Same hand as foot, grabs on, opens up to the side. Open up the hips, breathe, just take in that workout. Feel the heat in your body, the burn, and it drain away. Bring it all the way up, fall across the body, spinal twist. Bend the knee or keep it straight, whatever feels good. Let the hips go all the way over, then spiral your chest. Look in the opposite direction. Cross it over, figure 4. Push this knee away from you as you pull the ankle in. That always deepens the stretch for me. But again, you find what stretch works for you. Getting my words jumbled. All of that work. Switch over other side. Grab onto the leg. Gentle pulls. And take a moment. Since we have it, since we're here, can we find the gratitude? Appreciate our bodies. Maybe flex the foot, see how that changes things. All that hard work, all of that effort, all the power we just put into the room, put onto the mat. Soak that all in and try to release any negative chatter about it. Open the leg up. Do we have judgments about it? Do we have any shame creeping up? If we do, just see if we can let them go. Recognize those things aren't going to serve us. Can we let them go? Bring it up all the way over to the other side, spinal twist. Take this hip, stack it over, then reach the other way. Can we allow ourselves to just enjoy this moment, be proud of our work, and enjoy our bodies and everything that just happened? Working together, mind, body, spirit, collaborating together. Figure 4 stretch. Take that hand, push it away. Strengthening not just our muscles, but again, that relationship to ourselves. So many psychological benefits to moving our bodies. All works together. It's all important. Tuck into a little ball, give yourself a gentle rock and roll forward and back until you come all the way up to seated. Up and over the toes. Press the heels down to the ground. Straighten the legs forward, fold. Slight bend in the knees, tuck the pelvis, curl up one vertebra at a time as the last thing to come up. Take a deep inhale, arms go overhead, fill up the lungs. Exhale, release. One more time, inhale, fill up with all the strength, energy, power that just filled the workout. Exhale, take it with you, you earned it. Fluffing our aura, hands together, rub those hands. Shake it out. Cross up top. In the middle, down low, lift the light, lift the good feels up and let them rain down on you. All right, Barre 2 class, day 11 of our 4-week challenge in the books. Yeah, I always feel so good after class. I'm nervous at the beginning and I feel relieved and good after sweating it out. So thank you for sweating it out with me, for burning with me. If you're interested in becoming a Patreon member, you can sign up at patreon.com/movewithmidnight. You get access to extra bonus videos and your donations just help us keep this channel going, keep classes like this running. For those of you doing the full 4-week challenge program, your journal prompt today is: who positively influenced you the most in your life? Just explain why in as much detail as you can. Lucky you, next week we are going to add some weights to our barre class. Light weights like 1 to 3 pound weights. If you don't have any weights, I'll show you some household items you can use like soup cans or water bottles. So no worries, we'll figure it out. Or do the class without weights because honestly, just like we did there, you can still get a good burn without any weights at all. Share this video, like it, subscribe to our channel. Those are all ways that you can show your gratitude as well. We really appreciate hearing from you too. Let me know how it's going out there, how you enjoyed the class, any requests that you have in the future too. So happy to have you join. Hope to see you next time, everyone. Take care.